All right. Welcome, everyone. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me fine? All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in this evening for this 2025. My name is Kellen Coleman, and I have been hired by Griffin and Strong and am serving as the moderator today. Um, I'm pleased to introduce Hannah Royale. She is the project manager with Griffin and Strong and overseeing the Palm Beach County Disparity Study. We're happy to be a part of this at Coleman Public Relations and Consulting Firm located here in Palm Beach County. Today's purpose is Palm Beach County has contracted with Griffin and Strong to conduct a disparity study to determine if willing and able minority and women-owned businesses are significantly underutilized in construction, professional services, and goods and service contracts awarded by the county, and if so, the extent to which such disparities may be attributed to discrimination. The purpose of this session is to hear candid testimony about your experiences, both positive and areas of concern in doing business with the county, attempting to do business with the county, or reasons for not having attempted to do business with the county. Griffin and Strong is not interested in influencing your expressions whatsoever. Rather, we seek a clear and honest image of your experiences. Disclaimer, this meeting is being recorded. Everything said during this session will be available for a public record, and all your comments are going to be taken down, recorded, and summarized for our study. Griffin and Strong's final report will not publish the names, business names, or other affiliations of individuals who give testimony. Now, with the process, we are not soliciting questions, but commentary only. Again, we are not answering any questions, commentary only. Additionally, we will not be responding to questions or commentary other than to gain additional clarity to your comments. I will invite volunteers one by one to give their experiences and opinions. Any objections or similar experiences that other participants would like to share are encouraged, but should wait to be cued by myself before sharing. We ask that all participants be treated with courtesy and respect, and by refraining from interruptions and harsh language. With your public comments, when providing them, please begin by stating your name and business name clearly for the record. Before beginning your testimony, please keep your comments 3 to 5 minutes long so that everyone has time to share. If your comments go longer than 5 minutes, I will wave my hand to let you know to wrap up your comments so that someone else can share. We will then can do raised hands first, or if you want to unmute, we are open and you guys can see the PowerPoint, hopefully, of everything that I just said. I don't see raised hands on my end, but if someone would like to unmute and give us their commentary, we'd love to hear it.
Hello, my name is Stoney Coleman. Asparagenics Inc. is my company. I don't know exactly where to start, but I'm just going to share my experience. I opened my company in 2018, and I am a minority and veteran-owned company. And I will say that I was never really trained or even shown really what process, what was a really due process, or even a basic process of how to even what direction to go. I just kind of did my own research on my own, and it led me to these different groups of people in the Palm Beach County area. And what I discovered about them was it was just about money. It seemed like the only reason they wanted me in the group was about they just wanted money, and it seemed like the more money I got, the more welcome that they welcomed me in. But it seemed like it was getting nowhere. So for me, I automatically said, nope, this was too much for me. This was not the direction I wanted to go in. I wasn't paying for nothing. So I stopped going. And then all of a sudden I got kicked out of a group for whatever reason, I don't know. Um, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to try to figure this out myself and do the best that I can. And so far, this is where I ended up.
Participant Stony, thank you for sharing with your comments. Who would
Um,
like to go next?
I will say I have a follow-up question for Mr. Stoney Coleman. When you're making these comments, was this directed specifically about the county, Palm Beach County, or things that happened in the Palm Beach County market area?
This happened in the Palm Beach County market area.
Okay.
I never even got a chance to get to the Palm Beach County itself for solicitation. By the time I found out, it was through the My Florida marketplace, and it seemed like I kept playing this game um, with the 1099s. It seemed like it was always this email about you have to correct this, you have to correct this, you have to correct that, and it's like the same email kept coming every single time. And I'm sitting here like, I already did this. Why am I keep doing the same or repeating the same cycle every single time? And I just got tired of it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing. Who else would like to go next?
Hi, my name is Eloise Gonzalez. The name of my company is Commercial Interior Contractors, and I have many experiences, but I'm just going to refer to two. One of them being with Palm Beach Airport. Several years ago, we did the mock-up installation for the Palm Beach Airport of a particular vendor carpet, and they used us to do the mock-up after between the hours of 11 and 5. We did the mock-up, and when it was time to award the contract, we never heard back from them. So we were good enough to do the mock-up, even though we've had 42 years experience in this industry. We have done 4 airports in South Florida, but we apparently weren't qualified to work in the airport in Palm Beach County. That was one. The second experience we had was with the Palm Beach Schools District. We went through the certification that you had to take to be qualified to do business with them. And when I went to procure business from the sponsoring company that was a general contractor, I emailed them. I told them, do I need to invite you to lunch? What do I need to do? I need to do business. I want to do business. We're capable, we're willing, we have bonding capacity, we have the insurance, we have experiences. At the time we were opening offices in Palm Beach County as required by them to do business in the county, and never heard from them. So I decided, if this is the way that after we comply with everything, then, why continue to bother? I've been down this road too many times. So I didn't bother.
Thank you for sharing, Disman and Luis.
And I
Oh,
have everything documented in case if your firm is interested. I have dates, times, names of persons, names of firm. We don't need to get into it here on on this, but if you really are interested, please let me know. I have experiences with minority lawsuits. I was involved in the county's original disparity lawsuit with Judge Rice-Camp in the 90s. So I know how to document because I've been there too many times.
in the chat, if there's any other commentary or questions, you can check out an email, the email right there. Also, we have, and it didn't hyperlink, sorry for that, but that is the website that has more information for follow-up events as well. So please check that out in the chat. And if you don't see that, let me know when you speak, and we can definitely drop it again. Um, who else would like to be next?
I actually have something else I wanted to add, just specifically with the Palm Beach County tax collector. Um, for some reason, it seemed like I had to, in the beginning, it seemed like I always had to pay some type of fee. And I wasn't even making any revenue at all, but I always had to pay a fee. I did never understood that. Even to keep my corporation registered in the state, I had to still pay a fee. And I wasn't even making any revenue. So it's just never made any sense. Like, how in the world I'm supposed to keep paying these fees, but I'm not making any revenue? So it was just kind of awkward to me. And now my corporation is not even registered, is not even up to date in the state because I can't keep up with the fee. And even with the county, same thing. That's all I wanted to add.
Thank you for sharing that.
I'll add something. This is Mike Gellin with the Gellin Benefits Group, insurance broker, employee benefits consultant. We work with 4 municipalities in Broward County. Just picked up one today. And I did not bid on the RFP that was issued for benefits consulting for Palm Beach County, even though I have the document in front of me where it says this solicitation has been reviewed to identify opportunities for debundling or aggregating to increase competition among small, minority, and women-owned businesses. However, in reading the RFP and reviewing the minimum qualifications, there was discouraging language, disqualifying language, that said things like, and I'll find it because I did email them and got a response, but it said like you must have a minimum of a certain number of clients that have a certain number of employees. And I'm an insurance broker, I'm a middleman, kind of like the real estate agent, right? The real estate agent pairs a buyer with a seller. As an insurance broker, I pair insurance companies with buyers like the counties and different cities that I work with. So whether I'm working with a firm that has 200 employees, 5,000 and 10,000 employees, the work that I do is the same. The analysis I do is the same. So having disqualifying language in there that says, oh, you must have 3 current public sector clients with 5,000 or more employees, or whatever the language was, that's harmful, that's discouraging, and that says, you clearly want to work with a big firm because only big firms have clients of that size. So I'm not going to waste my time and effort bidding.
All right, thank you for sharing that. Who would like to go next? And if no one's rushing to the mic, what we would like for everyone that has not spoke to just unmute, say your name, your business or organization, just so we have a record of you. And if you do decide and something you want to say, feel free. Don't be shy. We have the hour. So
I wanted to say,
if
if you don't mind, once you're finished speaking.
oh, please go ahead.
So I actually want to read this because I'm a little frustrated. So, and I'm glad that we're here. And so I started
Can
my.
you introduce yourself real quick? Introduce
sorry.
yourself and your company.
Yes. So my name is Tamara, last name is Peart. The name of my company is AGT Medical Billing Solutions. I launched this company in 2020. I do have a healthcare background, so I'm a nurse and I've worked in nursing for 15 years. While I'm going to read it because I typed it because I want to be clear in my message. So since launching in 2020, we have successfully served private client nationwide, deliver exceptional results. However, breaking into the government sector has been a challenge despite significant investment and persistent effort. At AGT Medical Billing Solution, AGT Medical Billing Solution is a certified medical billing company specialized in group practice billing, and we have all the certification: MBE, DBE, WBE, WOSB, and GSA. And I'm not understanding why we cannot land a contract. Between last year and this year, we did about 40 RFPs. And not just myself, I have lawyers have drawn up RFPs, private people have drawn up RFPs, and I cannot land one RFP, and I don't understand why. And I'm paying a lot of money. So basically, you have to pay to keep these things going. You have to pay, you know what I mean? So, and it's just frustrating because you're trying to be right. You're trying to be honest. You're trying to be genuine, but yet still you keep putting in hoping something is going to happen and nobody's seeing you. And that right there is frustrating. And that's just what I had to say.
Well, we thank you for sharing that. And that's noted. Um, that's what we want to hear. That's what we're here for. So if anybody else wants to give your opinion before we go down the list of anyone who has not spoken, um, feel free to unmute yourself.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my name is Melody Moore, and my company is More Cars LLC. We don't sell cars. Most people think we do. We started out as a rental car agent. We also have a division called Purified Pros. We do a lot of construction cleanup work. I have some positive things to say about Palm Beach County. One of the positive things is they do a lot of outreach. They go to a lot of small business events, talk about the county, talk about what's available. I also, and the second comment I have is I have a designated person who handles my certifications or any questions that I might have or any issues that I might have. Now, I do have a contract with PalmTran. My family, excuse my company details their paratransit vehicles, and that's been a long-term contract, almost 7 or 8 years. I'm a subcontractor for a prime. I have also responded to RFPs through the county, and I'm finding that there's a lot of politics involved in this, and you have to know the right people, county commissioners, some of the people at the county. And I'm going to give an example of an RFP I responded to. There was a bid out for paratransit to clean their bus shelters, and it went out. The RFP went out. People contacted me, Melody, you want to do this? You want to do this? Went to the pre-bid meeting, and we asked questions about who was doing it at that particular time. We got the name of the company. We asked how come, because it wasn't the end of the contract. Why are they putting it back out to bid? And we were told that the person who was doing it underbid and that he was frustrated because he wasn't making money. So they ended that contract, although it did not, go away, and they were looking for new bids. Well, I partnered with a couple of primes, and almost toward the end of the bid, the prime said, Melody, they're going to give that back to him. Okay. And sure enough, they gave it back to him. We applied, we responded. Like you said, we had lawyers. I was with primes, people who could do the job. We could do the job. Then we heard absolutely nothing. And then I heard from the grapevine that they gave it to him with more money. So it's almost like you have to grease somebody's hands. And when you're in it, you don't know who the other person is. Now, some of the information is public information in terms of pricing. So you can actually see or get the information about how this person priced. So it's very frustrating. And someone else mentioned something about the airport. This person has every single contract at the airport, every single one of the contracts at the airport. One person, okay? That tells me that somebody's greasing somebody's hands because, it goes out to bid. I'm talking about cleaning, I'm talking about consulting, the booths, everything. One person has that contract. So you're saying you can't find anybody else to fulfill that contract except this one person. So there's my frustration. There is a lot of politics involved, and you have to know the right people, county commissioners. Those are the ones who make the decision. You have to know, you have to smooth. Now, I understand about networking. I really do. But as we're a county. This is a county that's supposed to give small businesses an opportunity to bid on business. But you got to run the right people. You got to take them out to lunch. You got to, network with them. So that's my frustration is that one person can get all of these contracts at the airport with the county, and it doesn't appear that there's an opportunity open to the rest of us. It's almost like, okay, this one person, and then I really didn't like the way they did it with the RFP. He bid too low, so they put it right back out to bid, and I guess he bid higher, and he got it, and we didn't even get a chance to, actually put in our pricing. It was taken off. So I understand the frustration. Anyway, Melody Moore, More Cars LLC, a division of Purified Pros. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, participant Melody. That's why we are here. I was going to go to you next, actually, so I'm going to go down the line if no one wants to just unmic and ask Hansel, participant Hansel, if you would just state your name and your organization, if you'd unmute.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hansel Bennett, and I'm the president of Niche Corporation, a construction company.
Thank you. And did you have anything that you might want to share with doing business, trying to do business, or why you have not done business with the county yet?
Well, I had a certification about 20 years ago, and I make it lapse because I wasn't getting any work. That was back in the early 2000s. And I said, let me try it again and see what happens this time. I had all the certification, everything, but never got anything, any work, anything. I was doing more work in Broward County and Dade County. So I said, well, okay, forget about it. But I'm back, so let's see.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. I will go down to participant Johnny May. Would you unmute?
Hello, everyone. My name is Johnny Mae Cheney, Cheney's Landscaping LLC. We've been in business since 2014. My issue with the county is that I'm a woman-owned business, minority business, and I have a problem with them choosing the lowest bidders, and everyone else isn't getting the opportunity to bid on any or get business or do business with the county due to that reason. I believe I've had 2 contracts with them maybe 5 years or so ago, and it's just had been frustrating. So I let my vendors information lapse as well. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, participant Johnny May. I'm going alphabetical, but if you want to say something, feel free, you can unmute. But the next on the list that has not spoken, I see Angela Hill. And now I don't see Angela. So maybe she something happened and she'll come back. Participant Rand, can you unmute? Participant Rand, if you're able to unmute, maybe you're in a space you can't right now. So I'll move on to participant Shayla.
Good evening. My name is Shayla Walden with the Walden Law Firm, PLLC. I'm an employment and business attorney in Palm Beach County. I have not yet had the opportunity to do business with Palm Beach County, particularly because I am such a new business, but I am taking in all the testimony to understand some of the challenges that are going on as I prepare to get my business ready to do business with Palm Beach County.
Thank you for sharing and welcome. Thank you.
Hi, I can jump in now that I figured out how to unmute here. How are you doing, everybody? This is Rand Hawk.
Great.
This is Rand Hawk with the Palm Beach County Human Rights Council. Shayla, by the way, I mediate employment disputes, so let's touch base later. So when you get some good cases, maybe I can help you resolve it. The reason I'm on the call is with the Palm Beach County Human Rights Council. We're a nonprofit organization. We don't have any employees. We work with minorities and women to make sure that we get equal rights and benefits and opportunities. And it's rather frustrating to hear what's going on the call here, because the county has made a commitment decades ago to make sure that women-owned business and minority-owned business get their fair share of the billions of dollars that the county spends. And to hear business person after business person to express their frustration, say they've got to do paperwork over and over again and to pay fees and not getting the opportunities is extremely frustrating. And I really think the county commissioners need to understand that this is a diverse county. We need to encourage our small business people to actually get opportunities from the county, because it seems from listening to everybody else, the people with connections, the people with the money are getting the contracts, and everyone else who's trying to build their businesses are getting bypassed. And that seems contrary to what the spirit of the county ordinances is.
Well, if you're done, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure.
And I have put again a couple times the email and the website to stay abreast of what's going on. I think from what I can see, and Hannah, please let me know if you see any different, that everybody actually has spoke. We do have another 30 minutes mandatory if there's anybody new or if anybody wanted to put anything else on the record. And if not, we will we thank everybody for coming. You're more than welcome to stay, but if there's no other commentary, Hannah and I will wait here in case somebody comes until 7 p.m. So thank you.
And this is Melody. Thank you for doing this. It's good to hear other people's comments and frustrations as well. So, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your participation.